Rooster Up, folks. I'd like to appreciate everybody that sent out well wishes and prayers to my mom. Thank y'all very much. She's doing very well. She's at home, pacemaker's in place, looking a lot better, getting a lot better every day. Sometimes I struggle for content. Today is not one of those days. I had a very interesting night last night, and over the last couple of weeks it's been pretty interesting. I'll start with the first one first. Driving into town, punk ass boy, road rage, back and forth, and then when he gets around me, he flips me off. Then the idiot pulls into the auto store. I whip in right behind him. He's out of his truck. Time I pull into the store, I said, "Hey boy, where you want to put them fingers once I rip them off your hands?" And oh dang! And then he jumps back in his truck. Well, when he's out of his truck, he's a big old sidewalk sissy. Jumped back into his truck. He was real tough then, boy. He was revving that motor up, had his rap music going. I don't understand that shit, so I couldn't tell you what it is. But anyways, it was one of those types. He's super tough as long as he's in his truck. Then he had the balls to tell me that I was going to get shot. I just smiled. I said, "Buddy, been shot at before. Ain't no big deal. Probably be shot at again before I die. Might cause my death. Who knows?" Anyways, that's just one of those deals. Then let's fast forward to last night. I was in Montana last night, there at the border, a little truck stop, Petro. They got a bar up in there. I had a table all to myself, kind of off in the corner, minding my own business. It was this old, loudmouth drunk. He is supposed to be a professional truck driver. He started an argument with this other feller up in there, and the other feller was looking kind of upset and mad, really didn't know if he wanted to leave the table or not. So a few minutes went by. I hollered at him. I didn't know his name. He had the sports logo shirt on, so I hollered the sports team out. I said, "Hey buddy, come on over here." And I struck up a conversation with him. Turned out he's a really nice feller. He's now subscribed to the channel, and I appreciate that. So anyways, as the night goes on, he decides to go get him something to eat and go to his truck. I'm sitting there finishing up the last beer of the night. I had about 6. And one of the other fellers come over to the table, and me and him was talking, and I was telling him some things. He had a little issue with his past, and I was telling him how he could get that cleared up and move on to bigger and better things. Nothing's permanent here in the United States. Just because you have a past don't mean you have to keep a past. Well, the loudmouth old drunk decided to stagger over to my table, which, mind you, is off in the corner where I was by myself, and I was just having conversations with people that walked up. And he interjected himself into that conversation with me and this other feller. And I told him, I said, "Look, shut the hell up. I did not invite you to my table. Move the fuck on." And he got loud. "I'm tired of people telling me what to do, blah, 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 blah." Well, take your drunk ass out to your truck and people won't be telling you what to do. Basically I got right up on him and told him, just shut the hell up. I was about to slap the hell out of him. And of course he was Mr. Super Trucker. Boy, he's been doing it for 45 years. Woo-hoo. Then he commenced to tell me, "I got an automatic in my truck." I said, "Oh, so you a girly girl?" Boy, that pissed him off to no end when I said he was a girly girl. I said, "Buddy, I got an 18 speed in my truck," which I do. Right there, look at that. There's one shifter. There's another shifter right there. Let me see if I can get a shot of the top there. Let me see. Where's the shifting pattern at? Hell, I can't see it. Anyways, there's a shifting pattern right there. I split every gear. So that's a shifting pattern on an 18 speed. This is the low side. The black's the low side. The top's the high side. I can shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, then I got high and low. I got low over here with a high and low. So that makes it 18 speed. So that's why it's called an 18 speed, is because I can shift it out 18 times if I wanted to, if I need to. And when I just called him a little girly girl for having an automatic in his truck, not having a real manly man truck, well, that pissed him off even more. And he started yelling and screaming. Well, you know, I can yell and scream too. You get up in my face too much, I'm gonna knock hell out of you. So I started laughing, and the feller that I was originally talking to, he said, man, I'm just going. I said, yeah, me too, fuck this drunk. So I got up, and the bar waitress, she come out, she goes, what's going on, fellers? I said, oh, this drunk asshole needed to go home about 2 hours ago. And she agreed with me, and she goes, all right, this is the last call anyways, y'all get the fuck out. So I was headed that way anyways. I said, yep, that's where I'm going, I'm getting the fuck out. So it just, you can't make this shit up. People just, they get drunk, they get stupid, and they become complete idiots, talking shit that they don't know nothing about. And yeah, I've been out here for 31 years. Told y'all this before. I'm always willing to learn something new. I listen to people. And let me tell you this, straight up, right up front. I don't care if you've been out here for 90 years. If you can't learn something from somebody else, you need to get out of that truck and go home. Alright, I've learned stuff from guys right out of the school. I was like, dang, I didn't know that, you know, I appreciate it. So you always learn stuff out here, because if you don't learn stuff, if you don't do things a little different, if you don't try, you're doomed to fail. Oh, and that was another big issue. Alright, y'all know I'm an owner-operator. You know, I drive this truck. I make good money. Well, he claimed he was an owner-operator, and there's no way in hell I could make money, and I was just going broke and blah, blah, blah. This was part of the last of the conversation. I looked at him and I smiled real big. I said, feller, just because you failed does not mean anybody else or everybody else is gonna fail. There's been plenty of people that has succeeded with one truck, with 2 trucks, 3 trucks, 5, 10, you know, you name the number. There has been people that have succeeded and been very successful with their business because they didn't run it into the ground. They knew how to run their business. With this, the people that I'm working for here, they help me run this business. I'm doing very well with this business. And you know, that's all there is to it. I'm living really good, and I'm on a good roll with these guys. So, and I'm going to continue what I'm doing and continue making money, because these people have been very nice to me, and that's just the way it is. So just because somebody else has failed at something doesn't mean that you're going to fail. I've failed at plenty of other stuff, and there's been people that has become filthy rich at what I failed at. Just because I failed doesn't mean that there's not ways to make money doing what you're doing. Take this YouTube channel for instance. There's people that's made millions of dollars with YouTube. My poor little channel, you know, I'm sitting here not even struggling because I'm not even on a radar. But I keep on plugging at it. And basically, I don't care if I get rich off YouTube doing these videos. I started out doing these videos for my granddaughters. So one day, they can, you know, if they asked a question, well, what Papa do? What was Papa like? You know, so on and so forth. Well, they can go out, they can go back and look at these videos and see exactly what I did on the weekends, what I did out here on the road because of things that I explain. And, you know, the people that I meet, I talk about the people, the good and the bad. Yeah, y'all see there's a name right up here. This is a loaner truck. My truck's in the shop. The engine's being rebuilt. And that's how good these people are that I work for. The engine went down in my truck. I made it to the shop, over their shop. And I talked to the owner. I said, hey, Mr. Brandy, I need to get a truck so I can continue to work while mine's being built. And, all right, go out there and pick you one out. You know, get up with the mechanic. He'll tell you what all's available, what have you. So that's just how good they are. They were concerned enough to keep money coming in for me to live while my truck is down. And then of course I'm keeping the payments up, and this one here is just a loaner truck for the next couple of weeks until mine's, I seen a puppy dog. Just making sure he wasn't astray, but he's got an owner back there. Anyways, you know, that's how good they are. They're concerned about, you know, keeping me with finances and everything coming into the house. That way I keep my household going and, you know, keep on living while my truck's down. So, but the moral of the story is, road ragers, we're tired of you crap. We're not going to put up with you. You old idiot drunks in the bar that just can't keep your nose in your face and you're tired of everybody telling you what to do, stay out of the bars, stay in your truck, stay at home, do what it takes, and nobody will tell you what to do ever again. Guarantee it. You got my word on that. I'll put the George Foreman guarantee on that. Stay at home, stay out of the bars, you don't worry about people telling you, especially when you butt into somebody else's private conversation. So that's going to wrap up this Rooster Up for the week. Sorry it's boring. I'm not doing something exciting. I'm working through the weekend here. I hope everybody's had a wonderful week. 2 positive surgeries with my wife and my mom. And I'm back at it real hard, so I've had a real decent couple of weeks. And now I'm going to get motivated and get myself down to Cigar City. You folks that don't know what Cigar City is, well, that's Tampa. That's what we consider Cigar City. So, because that's where the Havana cigars was rolled and manufactured and what have you. Anyways, Rooster Up. Watch my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. Have a wonderful week next week.